In anime, there's a lot of hype.
Yo! Yo!
Wait, what? All of these shows have big, bombastic, show-stopping scenes full of explosions, death, and some kind of elixir. But what happens if we take it slow?
I took a bunch of detours getting here, but I finally started cultivating the land.
This is Isekai Nanburi Naoka, or Farming Life in Another World, and it's Minecraft Let's Play the anime, let's be real. The main guy, Hiroku, gets dropped into the middle of nowhere, where he has a tool that can turn into whatever farming tool he needs, because all his life, he wanted to be a farmer. What does he do with it? Starts a f***ing nation! And almost accidentally killed the dragon. And starts a 100 plus harem of various races. Average day in agriculture, for sure. But honestly, none of that stuff really matters. No, seriously, this show had like shockingly little fan service, it's crazy. The draws for the show aren't the battles with dragons or the voluptuous, no, it's about moments like these. But why? Why would some shows have this as their thing? It's boring, the animation isn't jaw-dropping or anything, so what's the point? This series isn't the only one to incite this question, for me at least. There was another show called Tondemo Sukuru de Isekai Horomeshi, or Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. And I swear I don't have another anime with another world in the title, and the titles do get shorter. The show follows Makoto as he travels across the fantasy world with a slime and a magical beast as he uses his ultimate power. Domain expansion! Amazon supermarket! Oh, and he cooks. Watching the process of him cooking is honestly the best part of the show. That's not to say the story or characters are bad or anything. Well, they're not really good either. It's an isekai after all. But look at this. Are you seeing the vision yet? Is it doing this for you? You know, people call this kind of stuff food porn. Their words, not mine. You know, I feel like some of you guys still aren't buying it. We got some skeptics. Well, what about probably the most popular show in this kind of genre, Food Wars?
The savory juices from the slow-cooked bacon overflow to every corner of my mouth.
You know, people call this kind of stuff food porn. Sorry about that. Shut the TV off. Okay, maybe something else popular. Oh yeah, how about the latest series from Studio Trigger, Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon? This series follows Laios, Marcial, Chilchuk, and Senshi as the group traverses the nearly bottomless dungeon in search of their friend Fallen. But since they're short on cash, they'll have to hunt for their own food, which means they'll have to eat monsters straight out of Dungeons and Dragons. This is probably the easiest show in this video to sell to you guys. It has everything. Animation, action, comedy, and even the occasional Senshi fan service. And while all of that is great, the core piece that brings all of it together are scenes like this.
Mix flour, yeast, salt, and water in a bowl and knead well. Shape it to your liking as you stretch it out. And add your choice of toppings. Then place it inside the dragon.
Now, class, what do all these shows have in common? Fantasy setting? No, shut up. They provide a chill moment for the characters, resulting in a relaxing break from whatever actions, dangers, or trauma the characters previously went through, acting as a cold glass of water in the middle of the desert for both the characters and the viewer? Wow, that was actually really profound. And that's what I believe half of the answer is. So you only get 50%. Wait, what? The tranquility of these scenes can be a godsend of a breather, but I think another big aspect is the education these series offer. Delicious in Dungeon isn't too applicable to real life, you tell me when you're gonna have screaming mandrakes to cook, but even that show can help teach the fundamentals of various forms of cooking. You gain knowledge from the other shows too, with Campfire Cooking in Another World being far more relatable since he's just usually using ingredients you could actually get your hands on in real life. Farming Life in Another World is also feasible, but probably something only does with gardens would ever follow, with him making everything from scratch. And I do mean from scratch. Like, I literally watched this man make rice, like, after harvesting it and all. It was great. As humans, we have a natural desire to consume knowledge. It's why we can listen to a random 3-hour-long video essay on something we don't care too much about. It's probably why you're watching this video, in all honesty. If only that would work with school stuff. The knowledge these shows share that can literally help provide your taste buds with yum yum flavor, it's pretty good. Or maybe I'm biased because I've been practicing my shelf skills, brother. Or maybe I'm biased because I've been practicing my chef skills for the last few years. I guess you guys would just have to watch the anime and leave a comment down below on whether or not you agree. Actually, you forgot about the greatest cooking show ever created, Food Wars.